I really need to say this, and I've talked to three good friends in my life in the last 2 days, and I've had to have the same conversation with them about us as women. Sometimes it's all right to let go and just let things fall into place. Sometimes we read too much into something, and I'm saying me because I am guilty of doing it too. So it's something I think I can speak on because I've experienced it myself. But we as women sometimes read too much into a conversation or a relationship or whatever it might be. Sometimes we over exaggerate things. And the fact that somebody can send us a simple text as, what you doing? You want to know, what does that mean? Okay, don't read too much in it. What does it say? It said, what are you doing? And you just text back what you're doing. And don't try to analyze everything a person does or say. Sometimes you got to just take things at face value. I just told somebody this, and all I said was, we got to stop trying to be in control of everything, especially us single mothers. We do tend to try to control everything because we're so used to having to do everything by ourselves and run everything by ourselves. But sometimes it's okay to just let go. Just let go. Stop trying to run every single facet of your life. You can't. And why you can't? Because life is already ordained by God. It's already set in place. Whatever's going to be is going to be. We can't change what He has already put out in the air. We can't already, it was done before we got here. It'll be done when we leave. So, in the meanwhile, live. Stop thinking so much. Stop analyzing so much. Stop. I'm not going to even say the word that everybody uses because that's a word that's really getting on my nerve. But we as women got to start getting along a little better. We got to realize that we are the head. Without us, there would be no man, there would be no children, there would be no whatever. But we got to learn sometimes to just give up control. Seriously. And I'm speaking to myself mostly. We got to learn how to just give up control. But we can't, we shouldn't give anybody control over us. Learn to be happy with self. Once you happy with self, everything else will fall into place. You ain't got to look for nobody to love you. If it's meant to be, they will be there. We ain't got to look for nobody to validate us. Long as God validates you, what you worried about man for? Stop judging each other. Why you judging? Your judgment don't mean nothing. It's just words. And some of you judge folks so bad you just sound bitter. When I say bitter, I mean bitter. And you let that linger on into the facets of your life. And if you got children, we got to realize that they watching us. And we got to set an example for how you not only deal with family, but how you deal with the word, how you deal with the world. You got to know that we are very important parts of this thing we call life. Um, that's just something I wanted to get off my chest. I got another video coming soon. Just check out for it. 2014 gonna be off the hook. And in a good way, spiritual way. I love y'all. Have a good one. Talk to you soon.